All right, so we're gonna stir the pot. So imagine there's a cauldron or a pot in front of you, and you're just dipping your hands in the cauldron. And if you're mirroring me and your right leg is forward, then you could stir it either way. But if you want to come along with me, you're going to stir it so that when you look down, you're stirring it clockwise, and you're kind of shifting the hips a little bit with it. And just you're dipping the fingers and the hands in. You forgot your ladle, you're stirring the pot. It just goes like that. And let the rhythm of your breath be natural. Just stir with the pot, move the movements, and then let the rhythm of the breath be natural. So we're going to talk about the blind man and the wolf cub. So there's a blind guy, and he's really good, among other things, that if you give him an animal, you put an animal in his hands, he can tell you what it is just by the feel. And he's kind of known for this. People kind of like will try it out. And so he's hanging out one day, and his friends hand him a little baby wolf cub. They put it in his hands, and he holds it. And he holds it, and he's just kind of just trying to notice, trying to get a sense of what it is. And they ask him, they say, okay, what is it? And he says, well, I'll tell you the truth. I can't tell for sure whether this is a wolf cub or a fox cub. But I know this is not the kind of creature you want to let loose with your sheep. And one way of telling the epimythium is something like evil tendencies are revealed early. So evil tendencies are revealed early. Another way the epimythium is given is something like, in a similar way, people are revealed by their attributes. All right, so let's switch sides. If your left foot is forward and you're mirroring me now, you're stirring counterclockwise, still stirring the pot. And we're going to revisit it. Here we go. Are you ready? It's exciting. Here we go. So, okay, so there's this blind man, and he has lots of talents, lots of practical wisdom. But one of them is that you can hand him any creature, and he can tell you just by the feel what it is. Now, that might not be all that impressive, depending on the creature, right? I mean, you put a giraffe in his lap, I don't know, that doesn't seem too impressive, I guess. I mean, I don't know, maybe he can't reach up the neck. He just can't tell, is it a horse or a giraffe? But he's good, he can do it. But in this case, it's a tiny, tiny baby wolf cub. Somebody hands him. And he holds it. And he holds it, and he thinks. He tries to get a sense of it. And his friends say, okay, all right, tell me, what is it? Tell us, what is it? Like a party trick or something, I guess. Or just he's, they're putting it on Instagram. And, he's part of it. He's an influencer, I guess. But he says, all right, I'm going to have to confess on this one. I cannot tell for sure. It might be a wolf cub. It might be a fox cub. But I know this is not, you don't want to let this thing go with your sheep. And so, evil tendencies are revealed in youth. Or, if you like, in a similar way, people's character is revealed by their attributes. That second version of the epimythium is just kind of weird. I mean, the first one's kind of weird too. It's not a very optimistic way of thinking about youth and possibility, although maybe the optimism is left in the subtext. All right, we're going to stop stirring the pot. going to lower the chi 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hands over the navel. And then you go about your day. That's that.